This is so fun. Like, if you guys are on the fence on doing this, do it. It's worth it.
Or pay us to do it for you.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. What are we doing today, Andy?
You guys want to see 150 bucks? That's 150 bucks.
Oof. The title and thumbnail of this video is we're doing some splatter paint
Destruction.
But as you see on Andy's, he did this wrap like probably years ago now, and
3 or 4 years
three or four years ago. It's starting to come out, and I saw that dude in blue did it years ago, and I was like, you know what, we can give it a shot. Why not? We're also going to be doing it to my car, but I couldn't get, because I wanted to do a color match for the color of the car, but my painter wasn't in this week, so I couldn't get him to mix up some paint. So I'm particular. There were some oranges there at the store, but I'm like, I kind of wanted to resemble the actual color, because I will be having a cage put into the car at some point and getting it powder coated to a color that's close as well. So, but other than that, we're gonna get started ripping these panels out, and then we'll get them dewrapped, and then we'll start the process. So we'll see you here in a bit. Well, now we're starting to take it apart, and just so you know, if you have a Mustang like this, these clips make scary noises.
Yeah.
I promise you're not breaking it. Just try to be as careful as possible. Like that. It's scary, I promise, but it's not hurting anything. And a lot of the times, like you see here, that clip is stuck in the dash, so you just got to get a pick or something, pop it out, and then put it back where it's supposed to go. All right, as you can see, we got the whole dash tore out of it, as far as the trim pieces are concerned. Then we got the headlight bezel, which we still have to dewrap. Part that goes under the headlight, and then the part that goes under the passenger side on that end of the piece there. But Andy's starting to get all this thick ass wrap off of here.
That's what it looks like underneath. Oh, I got a little bit of my blood on it.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, he's already bleeding. He stabbed himself with his pick.
Just a little bit. Hey, my dad always said, it's not a project unless you're bleeding.
But we're going to get all these pieces. He's probably going to need a second pair of hands. There's a bunch of pieces of wrap that needs to get taken off. So yeah, we're going to get all these unwrapped, then we'll bring it right back on. Okay, so Andy's cleaning all this stuff off just roughly by hand. And then we're going to use this prep spray, this degreaser, and get it as clean as we physically can, because the paint isn't going to adhere very well if it's dirty. So all right, well, if you are doing your coil covers, this is probably the easiest and best way to clean between the letters and the lines. Just a little soap and water, Dawn dish soap, and an old toothbrush. It'll do just fine. And then we're just doing kind of a base clean before we use the actual prep spray.
Just try to get as much of the
gunk and grime,
let the degreaser get down to the built up stuff. But this will essentially just help it break it down a little easier if it's already agitated. You want to see something gross?
Yummy.
And that's after I already wiped them off once.
But the best prep is always the best thing you can do as far as the paint job goes.
Oh yeah, it's all in the
90% of it is the prep. If you don't do good prep, your paint job is going to turn out that way.
Yep.
If you do a good prep job, it's going to turn out a lot better. So we're going to continue degreasing this. Once we actually pull out the foam stuff, I'll probably bring you guys back on here in a second. But
there goes that infinity.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. I mean, any basic idiot can do this. I mean,
hey.
But
I didn't like your tone.
Yeah, typically, if a lot of the videos I see, people are actually using what we're doing is just aerosol spray paint, but some guys actually go a step further and use like paint out of an actual paint gun and automotive clear and all that stuff. But that's expensive and time consuming. Not that this isn't time consuming, but we're going to see if we can make it work with just the regular aerosol stuff.
We're going to DIY it.
We're going to DIY it and try to make it look as good as possible. Do the whole wet sanding and all that jazz. So we're gonna finish this up, and I'll bring you back on once we start getting further. Alrighty, we're ready to hit it with the degreaser real quick.
Stuff's supposed to be foaming, so
yeah.
Boy, I'm about to bust. Don't really know how much of this we're gonna need, but it looks like it's working, so I'm gonna try to go heavy up top and with all the letters.
Yeah, especially with the letters and the lines and whatnot.
Right, I'm gonna make sure that stuff's coated. Everything else can just kind of get a spritz.
All right, guys. Well, these are all ready for paint. These guys, we're doing a little bit different process. I'm gonna grab it from the back so I don't get anything on it. It's kind of hard to see because he covered in paint thinner, but we're gonna probably take a paper towel, Andy, and just get it dry.
Yep.
So it doesn't like affect the plastic, but it might be a little hard to see, but it's sanded. I sanded it until there was a good haze over the whole thing. And that's what he's doing right now, just wet sanding it. We're about ready for primer on these. And then we'll wet sand that primer. Probably wipe it down with some acetone again, just to make sure it's all clean and ready for paint. Hit it with the black. As long as that comes out clean and straight, may or may not wet sand that. If that turns out good, then we'll hit it with the splatter paint and then clear it, and we're good. So he's doing that. We'll bring you guys back on once we're at the next step. All right, guys, we got our little redneck Ingenuity booth. Got the freaking LED lights up here. Shut the garage door so the cars don't get overspray.
I'd say it's pretty damn good.
So that piece and the piece that's hidden up there on top of that cabinet is ready to go. So Andy's just about to hit it with the primer.
So right here, right?
Right there. Get it all over her garage. Or one day your garage.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right, well, let's get to it.
All right, guys, we got the first coat of primer on the test pieces for the dash. Andy's over here doing the black on the coil covers. First coat anyway.
Yeah, I just gotta try to get around to the back.
If you guys are doing this, just remember, keep like 5 to 6 inches away for your first couple coats. Doesn't matter if it's splotchy, you'll get it full coverage once you get a couple coats on her. But
oh yeah, I gotta go left-handed.
just takes a little ingenuity, I suppose. But once you get that on there, let her dry and just do 2 to 3 coats. I probably wouldn't imagine you need more than that.
Nah.
I think on your last coat you want to get a little closer, like 3 to 4 inches, and try to get a little more thicker coverage. But yeah, she's looking pretty good, I'd say. And also the other thing I wanted to mention is you can see his is starting to get a little dirty, but these store-bought just aerosol cans tend to splotch a lot, and we want the splatter, just not yet. So that's why this towel's here, so you can give her a good wipe down every couple, like maybe every couple sprays. Just check it and make sure it's not getting too built up. You can see how it's building up a little bead right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but pay attention to that, because if not, it'll ruin your paint job. But he's setting this up. We'll bring you back on once we probably get the last coat of primer and black on these two, and we'll give you an update. Alright guys, got a quick little update for you. As you can see, I believe we're on the last coat of black for the coil covers. We're only on the first coat for these two primer for the interior pieces. These two up here are prepped for the black paint. I think we're going to try to knock out the splatter on this outside of this, because that's going to be under the hood. That'll be in the car. And another tip for when you're doing this, obviously we got a little bit to go for the primer, but you're going to want to set out the interior panels in the way that they would in the car, because as you're doing the splatter, yes, it's supposed to be random, but if you do it not in the general location where it's going to be, then it's going to look like you did it at a different time, and you don't want that. It's not going to look as clean. So yeah, we're about ready. I think these might be dry, hopefully. We will hit it with the splatter. For Andy's doing red, white, and blue for both the interior and the coil covers. And then we'll hit it, we'll let that dry, let it flash, and then hit it with some clear, and then we'll see the finished product. So we'll see you guys in a minute. Alrighty guys, we got the first piece that we're going to do the splatter on. We're starting with the white. What we did is we took these little solo cups and cut them down.
We're going to spray.
Come in. Click, 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 click.
Let's get to it.
Alright, well we're starting the first one. It should be cool. Splattery boy. That's so cool.
Should I give it a little bit more?
Yeah, why not? Give her a little moo cow going on. That's so cool. It's like a moo cow.
I dig it.
Is that all you're gonna do on that one?
Yep.
And there's the blue. Oh, the blue is so sick. That's such a good blue. It's like a Ford blue too. You got some lines in it. You should do some more of those.
I don't know how I did it.
Oh. That's the best thing. It's all random.
Final touch.
Give her a little flaky dicky.
Oh, that's juicy.
Oh, body.
Oh.
It's like a bomb pop. Red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
It's a bomb pop.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we got the finished product for the coil covers. Dang. That looks so cool.
Planet Stain taking y'all to sex education.
That looks so cool, dude. God, I can't wait to do this in my car. That's gonna be so awesome.
At this point, you're probably gonna have me do it, aren't you?
Probably.
Yeah. One more coat on
One more coat of the primer on those. And then those are ready for black. We just need to go to the store and see if we can get some wax and grease remover. Because note to self, duh, it's in the name, paint thinner will remove primer. We were trying to use it to get rid of the fingerprints and we're like, oh my god, we're so dumb. But so wax and grease remover is the way to go. So we're gonna see if we can get some from O'Reilly's or somewhere. And we'll be right back. But
see you in a minute.
Guys, we got back from the store, picked up some wax and grease remover and some more gloves. But Andy is clearing his coil covers finally, and can't quite see the transformation like we just did, but it's starting to get a lot more glossy. I mean, this is just a good mist coat to start. Once he actually puts a thicker coat down on it, you'll really see it. But I mean, just from looking at it now, you can already kind of tell.
There's one.
That's crazy. This is so fun. Like, if you guys are on the fence on doing this, do it. It's worth it.
Or pay us to do it for you.
Alright guys, well, we're out in the sunlight.
Look at that shit.
That looks so good. Man. Wow.
Hire me for your painting needs, doggy.
Alright.
Time for the moo cow.
Time for the moo cow on the first panel for the dash. Oh, I like that, buddy. Love the moo cow.
And one more for good measures.
I fuck with that heavy, dude. That looks so cool.
That's good for the white.
Ignore all the dicks.
Yeah, don't talk about this. But she's looking good.
Nobody sees the dicks.
Oh, bud. Now it's no longer a moo cow. Not telling you what to do, but down on that tail.
Yeah.
I can't help myself, I'm sorry. God, that looks so cool.
Time to make it bloody. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Oh, that looks sweet.
You got that big drop on there, too.
I know. I was hoping that would land on it. I felt it getting ready to drop. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You like?
Yeah.
I like.
That's nice.
That's very nice.
That's nice.
This is going to be exciting because it's so big.
That's what she said.
Wabba! Oh, bye! It's so cool! Oh, I'm mad that big drip didn't land on it. Ooh, Yes, more of that, please.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Boys, that is killer looking.
Technique!
How the hell did we do that?
Technique!
That's crazy. All right, what are we doing?
Time for the Balu.
Oh, buddy.
Baby Balu. Let's do it. Let's start right there.
Oh, yep. That was a very... you hit like both pieces.
And maybe just one for...
Good measure. And boom, we got the white and we got the blue.
Just make a straight up murder scene.
Okay.
Now let's hit it with the razzle dazzle.
Oh, that was good. I liked that one.
Yeah, that's it. That's done.
Pablo Picasso.
Works for Planet Stain.
All right, first coat of, well, it's actually a mist coat of the pearlescent pearl, or pearlescent clear is what I meant to say. We're going to do a mist coat and then 2 regular coats of regular clear, just gloss clear. And then we're going to finish off with another mist coat. Depending on how it turns out, I might do the same thing with mine.
You can already see the clear on it.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys might not on the video 100%, but like, oh my god, look at it in the light.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I'm so happy with that.
I am so happy with that.
Alrighty, time to clear the big boy.
We're gonna heavily dust this one.
Over here. There we are.
She's sparkling.
Nice and sparkly. Sheesh. Look at that, boys.
I can see the sparkles. Once it dries, it'll be even more
for sure. Alright guys, almost finished product. Just gotta wait for it to dry and we can put it in the car. But taking down the paint booth, you can see what a difference it made on the floor. Luckily we don't have to worry about this because if you watch, it goes away. So we're just gonna hit that with a broom and it should come right up. Yeah, I'll probably throw those clips of just the finished product of what mine looks like. After we install his, we'll just cut to the install portion of mine because you've already seen how it's done. But yeah.
There she goes.
Careful. Careful.
Careful.
Careful, SpongeBob. Ah. Ah.
God.
That looks killer, dude. That looks so good.
You want to show them the interior pieces a little bit? They're looking awful glassy.
They are looking glassy.
You just need some time to cure for a little bit
before we go
mess with them.
Because these have like hard clips on the back of them. And you got to use a good bit of pressure to really get them in, and we don't want to put a big old fingerprint or thumbprint into it. So.
Right. Dude, I gotta get some pictures of this.
But yeah, we're getting there. Once those are cured, we can pop those in and call it a day.
All right, guys. So we're getting that snapped in. Sheesh. Nick's gonna slap her on in there.
There we go. Tip, press on the headlight switch.
Dang, boys.
Holy shit. Dude, this is gonna look insane.
All right, guys, we're gonna get the rest of these pieces slapped in and then we'll get back at you.
All right, boys and girls, we got her in there and she is looking fancy. All right, guys, it's the next day. I figured we'd wait until it was like not dark so we could actually see what the heck it looks like. So check that out.
Oh, bam!
Oh, looks pretty good in the light. And he did a hell of a job painting these.
Yeah, who did that?
I put that Whipple sticker on there too.
Who did that, dude?
I put the Whipple sticker on it.
No, who did the paint job?
I don't know. All right, guys. Well, that's it. What'd you guys think? I mean, I think it turned out pretty damn good.
I think so too, but you know what I'm excited for? Can I show them what I'm excited for?
Sure. He doesn't like his paint suit. It's very hot.
Fuck that thing.
But in all reality, like, did you think it was going to turn out this good?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, for just a
I
bunch of...
I knew we'd figure it out, but
Yeah.
I didn't know it would.
I mean, just for a bunch of goofballs, just over a couple weekends, because mine took...
Yeah, we ran into some issues,
Yeah.
but we still don't know 100%.
But regardless, as you saw, we fixed it. Everything was
Yeah.
good.
I think they came out really good.
His came out really well. Mine came out really well. So
Yeah.
We're very, very happy with it. But I think that's going to be it. If you found it helpful or anything like that, just leave a comment, like, and subscribe.
Or if you want to pay somebody to do it.
$300 and we'll do it. But alrighty. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Peace.
Peace.